Are you a conscious co-creator? Are you on a quest to raise your vibration and your consciousness? I'm Sam Leibowitz, your conscious consultant, and on my show, The Conscious Consultant Hour Awakening Humanity, we will touch upon all these topics and more. Listen live at our new time on Thursdays at 12 noon Eastern Time. That's The Conscious Consultant Hour Awakening Humanity, Thursdays 12 noon on talkradio.nyc.
Are you a high-achieving, growth-oriented leader? Are you interested in developing your authentic leadership while creating a healthy, inclusive workplace? Hi, I'm Dr. Mira Brancu, host of The Hard Skills on talkradio.nyc at 5 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays, where we discuss how leaders develop the hard skills needed to make a greater impact. We interview experts, have live coaching, and tackle these challenges. Listen to The Hard Skills on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern on talkradio.nyc.
You're listening to Talk Radio NYC. Uplift, educate, empower.
Should we go further?
Paul? I'm not flipping telling about my bunions.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Tommy.
You know, it's funny. You know, they can't start the show without you when you're the host of the show, but sometimes, you know, the show, as they say in the business, must go on. Listen, in the real world, tech issues sometimes get in the way. I am the nonprofit sector connector, the one and only. Time for a hat change. Time for a hat change. The show is Philanthropy and Focus. I was at... What up, everybody? This show is called Philanthropy and Focus, and every single Friday I go a couple of flights up, and in fact today it was like 3 or 4 flights up because I had to go back downstairs and figure out this tech stuff. Every single week on Philanthropy and Focus, I bring you a leader of a nonprofit organization to help them tell their story and amplify their message, and that's what we're going to do today. Special sweets. Talk about special sweets. Your boy, he has a sweet tooth, in case anybody didn't know. Anybody in my life knows I can't walk past the table with cupcakes on it without stopping and saying hello. And check out this hat, everybody. What's it say on there? Special
Sweets Bakery.
Established 2021. How many? Is this a one-of-one hat? How many hats are there, Patty?
You're the limited edition, 1 of 5.
One of stop. Is this one of 5?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
We're going to have to autograph it for you next time we see you.
I shouldn't even put it on. I mean, it's like you know,
you should put that in a case. You have to frame it.
Box that, shadow box it.
Shadow box it.
You know what? It's so funny. Well listen, one of 5.
We also saved the first cupcake wrapper, so we have that paper. So we're gonna put that to the shadow box.
I don't want the first cupcake wrapper. I think that should be yours. I think that belongs to you. I am known to, you know, shout out. Everybody knows I do the show from the attic right up the top of the stairs, and there's a lot of stuff that I should be purging that I don't purge, that I save up in the attic, you know, cupcake wrappers and things like that. I'm sure
that sounds scary.
It is a little scary. Somewhere probably, this is a weird thing to tell the whole world, but somewhere in this attic is probably my braces, because I thought one day I'd be a big time celebrity and someone would want to put my braces in a museum. You know, the ones on my teeth.
Oh my goodness.
You grills. Your gold grills.
I gotta get, you know, I should get some grills. I should get a little iced out, you know. This is how the show is. All right. So every week on the show, we bring nonprofits together. I totally missed my whole entrance as the music started. My guest is waiting for me. Sometimes tech is that way, man. It's just the way it goes. All right. So let's get into it. So the other day I'm at I'm at City Field. Shout out. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. By the way, little bit of gear today. Talk about the fit. Like, believe there is good.
There is good in the world. Be the good. I like that.
Be the good in the
Like that.
world. Yep.
Mhm.
And then you got the baseball jersey, the In Focus baseball jersey over that.
Nice.
So letting everybody know the fit. So if you're only listening, just imagine good looking fella, cool hat on, baseball
Good
jersey.
looking fella.
Just, like
Is that-
whatever. Fill in the
Is
blanks.
that
Whatever.
one of 5, that shirt? Is that one of 5 for you as well?
It's actually-
Oh, it's time.
actually, this is one of one. There is only one of there is only,
wow.
and there's only one of one Vanguard Benefits baseball jersey. Shout out to our team at Vanguard Benefits. What's that about? Vanguard Benefits Hall of Fame Award, which we're rolling out right now for Hall of Fame employers. We in the process of inducting our first four Hall of Fame employers. So that's why the baseball jerseys are, excuse me, as I would say, on brand. All right, so let's get into it. So I'm at City Field the other day, and I'm going through. It's the trade show at City Field, and I'm talking to these guys from Chitties, CH guys, Chitties.
Yes.
Chitties.
Delicious food. Yeah, they
I
were right
know-
across.
Patty, here's the problem with that. I'm like breaking it up, chopping it up with those guys, and they don't have any more cheesesteak left for Tommy D. So then, like,
Oh,
a
man.
friend of mine, a new friend of mine, Dawn Kelly from the Nourish spot, is like right behind me. She's like, Tommy D. I'm like, what's up, Tommy D? So I'm like, what's up, Dawn? I'm like, what's up, Tommy D? I'm like, what's up, Dawn? She's got a full yellow sweatsuit on with the Nourish spot logos on there. So like matching
Wow.
pants, matching yellow hoodie, and I mean yellow, like the sun, like so bright. And I'm telling her, I'm like, oh my God, Dawn, I need that. I need that. I'll buy it. I don't care, but I need that whole suit. And she's coming on Long Island Changemakers. Look, it's not a requirement at Long Island Changemakers to bring gifts to Tommy D, but the host appreciates when people bring him
But it
gifts.
helps.
It helps. And as
It'll
I
be on your
turn,
presence.
Hence the hat.
so as I turn around, my friend Patty is across the room there in the Heineken. I don't know what it's called, the Heineken Club, I guess we were in.
Yes.
Shout out to Heineken.
She's
So
always,
that's how we roll.
she's always where the alcohol is.
Well, you know what? It's funny. It was like on a hot day in the summertime,
Yeah.
having club at City
There you
Field is
go.
important.
It was one of her 5
and
years.
well, hey, listen, you know what? You got to do what you got to do. Here's what I'm going to say. So I turn, my friend Patty goes, Tommy D. And I come running over, cupcakes. And who'd you have with you, Patty? Well, who was the young lady that was with you there?
Oh my gosh, I had Patricia with me.
Patricia. Oh my
And-
God. What a doll.
Yes, love her, right? She's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's a
Yeah,
picture. So I got
She'll be making an appearance in a moment, but
Oh
yes.
my God. All right. Well, see her. That's what's going to be fun about today. This is perfect. So if you all are in my tribe, a bit of the ADHD, this is the show for you. The host shows up. Late. There's cupcakes. There's going to be special guests popping in throughout the show.
Yeah, that's right.
I promise you this. There's plenty of dopamine on the show today, baby. All right. So here's what we do.
Absolutely.
So I turn, Patty calls me over. I turn and I go eat some cupcakes. And Patricia told me, Tommy D, you got to try the espresso cupcake.
Yes.
It's got a cool, like, dipped espresso
That's the
bean
girl right
on top.
there.
We'll get it. So
Yeah.
I'm just telling them, we're trying to set the stage right where we were at, Patty. I go, oh my God, look at that hat. I go, look at that lid.
Yes.
And I was like, what's the story? Are you selling those? And she's like, it's yours, Tommy D. And I go, stop it. And now I'm staring at it right now. I actually, one of the reasons, like, although we were having some tech stuff, then I have to run out to my car and get this out of my little, somebody gave me a bag at City Field. Who knows what it is? I'm sure their logo is on it, but they didn't give me a
Yeah.
hat. Because if they gave me a hat, I would know what's on it because I'd be wearing it. So that's how that all happened. So I say to Patty, what do you think? You want to come on the show? Long story, we're here. That is the introduction, gang. That felt like War and Peace, except a much more fun version.
Yes.
But so, Patty, I'm going to try this, and then you're going to have to correct me if I'm wrong. Castrogiovanni.
Yes.
Close?
Yes, sir. Yes, Demiza. Yes. Demiza.
We go D for short just because it's easy that way. Patty C and Tommy D. Who else is there with you?
There you go.
'Cause who's that?
Lisa B.
Lisa B.
Lisa B.
If I remember correctly. Brienza.
BCD. Oh, BCD. Look at that.
Look at that. We just need an A. We just need an A, B, C, D.
We need an F.
Oh.
Lisa, is it Brienza? I remember from looking at your card.
Yeah. Brianza.
I remember that. I haven't seen you in a while. That's like,
Yeah.
Patty was telling me the other day that it was like right around Thanksgiving, well, you used to call Thanksgiving Eve. I'm sure the young people still do, but it was like that day. But Patty, that's got to be a couple of years ago. It's not last Thanksgiving, right?
No, it was two. Yeah, two. And
You
remember,
remember?
you're like, gotta get to Huntington. We got
we
in the
get-
car. Yeah.
Oh, that
And we're
day.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that because I talked to Michael. I don't know what we can and can't talk about, but I talked to my boy Michael Katakis. I'm on the board of Spirit of Huntington Arts Center, and he had
Oh,
nothing
you
but.
are?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
just had a meeting with him on Wednesday. Yep.
He said, and I had a board meeting yesterday, and he told me just some really cool things that are going on. And I actually have, I want to say to you both, like, why am I not just having your cupcakes at all the stuff I'm doing is the question. Usually I would say that till the end, but I'm like, I don't want to today. I was thinking about this last night. I was like, I do so many cool things, right?
Yes.
I should just have your stuff there at these events. So what's he talking about? He hasn't even introduced these people yet. He's on a rant and already he's buying cupcakes. So we'll try to
Well,
take
they're the damn best cupcakes you've ever had, right?
100% and with extra special love by folks who
Yes.
are doing the work and incredible. So we'll get into it. But I remember this. Paula Abdul had this song. I'll take 2 steps forward. I'll take 2 steps back. So let's take 1 step back so we can take 2 steps forward. I was big Paula Abdul. So Lisa, are you
Can
having
you sing the rest of the lyrics, please? Opposites attract.
Remember, so that video, people are driving off the road if they're listening in their car. So that video was like a cartoon character cat dancing with Paula Abdul on the thing. I think it was like on the Shut Up and Dance album. All right, how about Shut Up and
Of all people, you're into Paula Abdul, bro.
Of course,
Of all
course.
people?
Well, listen, I don't know about you, man. Who would in 19, let's see, that had to be like 92, 93, something like that, Come on, you didn't love Paula
I
Abdul?
mean, I was into New Kids on the Block.
So okay, how dare you give me a hard time?
They actually went on tour together. That would Paula
Dare you
Abdul.
on my show give me a hard time, Lisa B. You can't do NKOTB, and I'm gonna
That's
hear
right. Donnie Wahlberg was my husband. He didn't even know it, man.
Yeah,
And he's
so
still my husband today. He doesn't even know it, even though he's with Jenny McCartney.
That's pretty funny you say that because I have a friend who swears, who's in the nonprofit space, my friend Amy, swears that she's married to Dave Grohl, except Dave Grohl and his family
He's
don't
the
know
other
it.
one.
No, she's
Oh.
married to him. You can't
Like
say.
he is like my dirty man crush. Like I love him. I'm very upset with him for what he did, but I still
All
love
right.
him though.
100%. You can be mad at your husband. It's allowed.
Yes.
Trust me.
As long as you don't smother them with a pillow at night, you can be mad at them.
Well, I mean, listen, nobody wants to go to prison. To be honest, no one really.
For some people, I would go to prison. Actually,
My
we don't even know
goodness.
about that.
This is not just any Zoom call. People are listening to this, Lisa. People can listen to
Then they
this.
understand the trauma.
As long as there's an internet, people will have access to this. Just remember.
So we never said that. That wasn't me.
Yeah,
I was asking for a friend, and the friend was not me.
Wheels are off the bus. The bus is off the road. I mean, we should probably start the show over. Hey, everybody, it's Tommy D. Welcome to Philanthropy in Chaos. All right, so
That's how life rolls with us. We're used to that.
we are going. I haven't even really had you guys introduce yourself, and we got to go to like our first break. We have to go to like a break. This is out of show. So this is what happens. You know what? The truth is, Patty had 24 cupcakes delivered to my house, and I ate them all right before the show. That's not true, but it would have been funny because I would have eaten them all.
That's why he's like,
That's why I'm off. So by the third segment of the show, I'm going to be asleep. It'll be like, hi.
Like a
There.
typical man.
Oh my goodness, Lisa, you're trouble for me. You are very troubling. Very troubling.
What they say. It
Here
wouldn't
we
be the
go.
first time.
All right, really quick, before we do go to our first break, Patty, Lisa, why does this organization exist? Just tell me a quick story. And we have like 45 seconds before we break. What is this organization? Why does it exist?
Because the young individuals that you're about to meet are just the most amazing humans in the world. And when they aged out at the age of 21, we're like, oh my gosh, we can't separate. They've been together since kindergarten. And we started in my home, and then 4 years later, here we are in this beautiful BOCES facility, and we're just hoping to grow even more and get the mission out that these guys are great, and they need employment, they need a purpose,
To give
right?
them some kind of recognition, because a lot of times they go under the radar, they slip through the cracks of life, and you know what? They deserve a chance.
Yeah.
Well, shout this out. I got interviewed this week.
I want
by-
to shout it from the rooftops, like right there.
Shout it from the rooftops. I promise. We're going to have a lot of storytelling. We're going to meet some good people.
You hear him now? You hear?
I hear him. I hear him in the background.
Excitement in the
They're
background.
raring to get on the show.
They
I
are.
I'm just fortunate to be here because if I was there with you like we thought we might do, there's no
Oh,
way
that would be awesome, Tommy. You're gonna have to come back and do it live from
Bill,
here.
and I'm gonna bake and I'm gonna put on
Forget the
an
attic, live
apron.
from the kitchen.
I'm gonna put on an apron and we're gonna do it live from the
Yes,
100%.
yes.
100%. I knew we couldn't do that today because
No,
I
I know.
I figured I would be so distracted, even more so than I am, and I wouldn't be able to get through anything similar to what we. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do story time with Patty C, Lisa B, and the one and only the kid Tommy D. And we're gonna talk about how you got here, and then we're gonna meet some of the individuals. Shout out, by the way, I got to say this. I got interviewed by 4 young people who are at the Nicholas Center. I don't know if you saw.
Oh, amazing.
Oh my God, Agents of Humanity. I cannot wait. I cannot
Love it.
until that comes out because that was like a 45-minute interview. The
Yeah.
3 minutes of the interview, me and one of the individuals, Tomas, we started crying because of how emotional it was, a conversation he brought up. And gang, you'll have to tune in for that. I'm not going to tell you why we started crying. You're going to have to look out for that when it comes out. And actually, in a couple of weeks, the founders of the Nicholas Center will be on this show
Oh,
called.
that's awesome. Stella's our idol. We met her back when she opened her first house after her starting in our home also. So she's our idol.
He's incredible. The whole team over there is incredible. I had so much fun with them. They gave me chocolate. They gave me candles. All right, let's get this show going. We will
Did they give you a hat? No, I'm kidding.
Not-
Actually,
you know
our
what?
hats, I told you, our hats are from them. Our shirts
it's
and
from
hats
Spectrum.
are
Oh, no,
Spectrum.
no.
Absolutely.
I pulled the Spectrum
Where's
tag off.
the tag? Oh, man. Oh,
No, no.
I have it over here. I'll show you.
All
Yeah,
right.
no, they're awesome.
You can show. We love Spectrum Designs. All right, let's take a break. Tommy D will focus, baby. Namaste in the attic. All right, we'll be right back. Philanthropy in or out of focus.
Okay.
Are you a conscious co-creator? Are you on a quest to raise your vibration and your consciousness? I'm Sam Leibowitz, your conscious consultant, and on my show, The Conscious Consultant Hour Awakening Humanity, we will touch upon all these topics and more. Listen live at our new time on Thursdays at 12 noon Eastern Time. That's The Conscious Consultant Hour Awakening Humanity, Thursdays 12 noon on talkradio.nyc.
Are you a high-achieving, growth-oriented leader? Are you interested in developing your authentic leadership while creating a healthy, inclusive workplace? Hi, I'm Dr. Mira Brancu, host of The Hard Skills on talkradio.nyc at 5 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays, where we discuss how leaders develop the hard skills needed to make a greater impact. We interview experts, have live coaching, and tackle these challenges. Listen to The Hard Skills on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern on talkradio.nyc.
You're listening to Talk Radio NYC. Uplift, educate, empower.
Nonprofits need connections to move in good directions. So cut through all the static. Join Tommy in his attic.
All right, that's right. Cut through all the static. Join your boy in the attic. That's right. Listen, here's the deal. You know, it's not like I always want people to give me gifts, but I do tell you this. If you got a cool hoodie and you're a nonprofit, get me a hoodie, I'll get you a check. If you got a cool hat, get me a hoodie, I'll trade you a check. And the folks at Special Suites were like so jazzed to give me this new lid. Shout out. It reminds me of like a buddy of mine who I've met has done some work with Horseability, Max Siegelman Stables. It looks a bit like the Siegelman Stable hat because the Siegelman Stable hat has like just the simple logo of the horse, and then it says Siegelman Stables. And I love this because this has a cupcake. And it has, it says, let me read it again. Special Sweets Bakery, established 2021. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make up a hat that says Tommy D, established 1978. I'm going to get that hat because I think that would be a fun hat. Just come off mute, Patty and Lisa. Let's get into the show. Let's make this happen. You know what it is? You guys are on location. By the way, your t-shirt is really cool because it's got the picture of the cupcake. What does it say there?
Special Sweets and then our website.
The website. I love that. All right. So tell me who you are. How did you get to this point of I heard you say, like, as our folks were aging out and they'd been together for such a long time, we wanted to give them something else to do. And I always say this, you mentioned already Spirit of Huntington. We already shouted out the Nicholas Center. I said, well, I didn't say her name, but we kind of talked about my friend Amy Fleischer, who is married to, in her mind, Dave Grohl. She's she's over at Harmony Healthcare. Lisa, you and Amy can talk it out, and both
Right.
of you can argue about who can pretend better that they're married to Dave Grohl if you choose to, I guess. Look at me, just putting everybody's business out there. Patty, Patty and Lisa, what exactly happened? What are your backgrounds? How do you know each other? How are you connected? Because like I was about to say with Spirit of Huntington, it's all about access. It's not about ability, it's about access. That's what I say. And that's what the Artworks program is. It's Spirit. Tell me about how you got,
Oh, amazing.
right?
Well, I'll let Lisa start and then.
Well, we were both teachers assistants in the Carplay School District. So I actually opened up the program with them
Okay.
when the program first came in as the ABA classroom. So I've been with these guys from kindergarten on. So I stayed with them for about 9 years, and then they transitioned out. And as I was transitioning out, Patty was coming in at the same time. So I was there. That's how we wound up meeting, was from the classroom. So then as I transitioned out myself, I went into a completely different field, into aesthetics, and then always kept in touch with all the kids. Obviously friends with Patty for over 18 years. And then paths crossed again, where one day I decided to leave the world of aesthetics after 12 years and come back full circle and come back and work with the kids again with Patty.
When you say aesthetics, you're talking about like facials and like
Yeah, like basically anything that's non-invasive that would happen before going to see a plastic surgeon or a dermatologist. So
all right,
like
well, are you still doing that in some?
yes, I do it on the side. Yeah, I do it on the side.
If you see me, you have to see how my
I
skin.
was waiting for you to say.
I
You're
want to
fabulous, okay?
I look fabulous on the Zoom, I know, but I in real life, I want you to just tell me how it really. Don't you wish I was kidding? I'm only serious about all of this stuff. I can't wait. All right, so now I know I get cupcakes and I get a facial. This is like a spa. I'm all
One stop
about
shop.
spa living.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right, there you go.
Beauty and baking.
Oh
Beauty
my
and-
God, that
And
beauty and
baking.
getting baked and beauty. Oh my God,
Wow.
this is a
No,
different show,
no,
different show.
Tommy,
Different
no.
show. Stop it, Tommy D. Stop it. Keep it together. So, all right. So you guys
That's why he
meet.
stays in the attic. He
You're bad. We're gonna get.
gets baked in the attic.
We're all gonna get in trouble. We're talking about baking cupcakes, everybody. That's all we're talking about. Stop it. The green wave is coming across this country, but stop it. All right. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. All right. Patty, you and Lisa go, all right, wait a minute. Let's do something together. So all kidding aside, where do the cupcakes come from? Were you cooking or baking in the school at one point too?
Well, no, so I met Lisa. I started in the 4th grade with the students. So
Okay.
she knew them from kindergarten. I came in the 4th grade, and she ended up leaving. And then I just so happened that our district, Carl Place, is a small district. So the students were together in the same classroom, and I happened to just stay in their classroom. I was the TA in the classroom. And so I was with them since the 4th grade all the way up until they started at 18 years of age with the vocational training, trying to see where they would go after they graduated at 21. So those 3 years were instrumental in getting us to where we were today, because Lisa wasn't in the classroom at that time,
Yeah.
but I stayed close with her. It was myself and another assistant in the classroom, Debbie, who, we kind of said we can't separate. And Mr. B, which was the teacher at the time, we're like, there's no way that we're not going to come in on a Monday and not come into each other, because we were like a little family at that point. So during those 3 years, we were, bust around to different businesses to see, okay, Michael likes, retail. Lydia likes maybe, working at Home Depot or something like that, trying to find them a place to, basically be the rest of their lives, right? To some degree, right? To find them a purpose after the age of 21. So what happened was, with Debbie's help, she was the baker. She designed these cupcakes. So each of our students has a cupcake. And I said, okay, we're going to start in my home. So we started in my house as a day program. So we're together every day, Monday through Friday. And our vocational component was, instead of going to different retail establishments or different businesses trying to get them a job, we started our own job, right? Our own and that's where the
Like
cupcakes came in.
It
Right,
was like an unofficial program
Yeah.
that
Right.
then became a program.
right. But the cupcakes
Yeah.
were the vocational piece. So it gave our guys, okay, here's your recipe, these are your orders, let's make them. And that's just, evolved over time.
Yeah, so I love these stories, gang. If you want to do something, do yourself a favor, do me a favor, do the world a favor, do the thing. Whatever the thing is, try it out.
Yeah,
I tell you all
that's
the
it.
time, right? It
There was
may
no,
not work.
there was no plan, there was no money, there was just good intentions, good hearts, and just our main focus was we want to stay together and give them a purpose. And here we are. And
How soon though did it become like, so I know we want to get some folks engaged in the conversation and introduce some people in a second. I think DoorDash is going to deliver cupcakes to my house at some point. I think that's gonna,
yeah,
I'm
they
kidding.
are. No, they are. That's happening. So
That's happening. Well, I'm on the website. I'm on the website right now and I'm looking, why don't I just share the website? There's like, we'll share it while we're talking through this, but like, how soon when you were doing the programming out of the home kitchen, like when did you go, okay, were you a nonprofit early on? Like, how did you figure that out? Or were you like, well, this is kind of a cool thing we're doing, and it's like a club for these young people? How soon did it become formal?
Well, we started officially in my house in June, and in August, my partner at the time, Debbie, had to step away due to family obligations. So I was kind of left to my own, and I'm like, Lisa, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have all these kids, they're coming to my house on Tuesday, and what are we gonna do? But it all stemmed from just being together, number one, and then that was in September. So in February of the following year, we had an article in Newsday, and that's really where everything took a turn. So because of that wonderful Newsday story, someone at Bosse's saw our story and they said, hey, we have a kitchen. So that brought us the kitchen. And then from that, we were picked up by CBS News, and that brought us the wonderful people at Create Hope, which are our biggest donors to date. They actually keep the lights on, whatever they give us pays the rent and our insurance and all of that. So they've been instrumental in our journey, because without them, we wouldn't be here.
All right.
But
Let me
really,
stop you one sec, Patty, because I don't know if it's going to come through. How we lost you a little bit in and out, a little choppy on the Wi-Fi for a moment there. So let's just
Okay.
go back a minute. So we're in the kitchen, 2021, and then how soon do you get connected to Bosse's and where you are now? When did that happen?
from 21, we came to Bosse's in July of 2022.
Got it.
So about a year.
And that relationship you started to say that came through.
Hold on one second.
It's all good,
Our
man.
Our
We are-
crew is getting a little rowdy.
Well, we're right next.
They're using their social skills.
Yeah, listen, I hear that. I hear that for sure. So when you were in, so how did the thing? Lisa, Patty started to say that
Yeah.
there was like a connection, like some of the media kind of took a liking and started
It
helping.
was a segment. Yeah, it was a segment that was shown on television, and then it was put in the newspaper as well. And somebody from Bosse's had actually come across the article in the paper and said, hey, check this out. And he was able to actually get us an abandoned kitchen, which is here in Bosse's, that was abandoned since COVID.
Right.
So it was a perfect thing because we can help them and they can help us in the sense that we can, use the kitchen. And in the same sense, we could also give classes and trainings to Bosse's classes that come from outside inside the kitchen at the same time.
Got it. All right. So here's what I want to do, because I want to make sure we get the folks. How many young people do you have over there that we're going to meet today?
Today, there are about 7 in there.
All right,
And those are our original 7.
All right. So maybe we'll have them come through like in the next segment so we can get to meet them. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
All right. Here's the thing I want to ask you. Do you remember, Patty, Castrogiovanni, when see how my hand goes up like that? Castrogiovanni. Do you remember how and when and where we first met?
Yes. Oh my gosh, it was at Tigerman.
It was
at Leonard's. It was the year they held it at Leonard's.
Leonard's. No, I think it was at the New Hyde Park Inn.
Isn't it again? Okay, so
was in-
I'm wrong by a year.
No, but my friend was next to you. She, my friend Darcy from One Hope Wine. Remember the wine lady? Yes, right next to you. So there was wine, there was cupcakes. It was a great event. My buddy Scott Horowitz used to be on the board of Tigerman. I'm very close to the folks at Tigerman. I love those.
Oh, they're wonderful. I shared with you that day the amazing news we received from
I
Irene.
know.
Yeah.
Can we say that later? We'll say that at the end. Make sure we talk about
Absolutely. Yeah.
it. And then, but I was at Tigerman in Richmond Hill at the school. They got a Tommy Hilfiger store and they got a Calvin Klein store. Talk about hats. I got a cool corduroy Tommy Hilfiger hat for like $10, and I got a Calvin Klein bucket hat. Bringing back to 1991 Tommy D bucket hats, going back in history. So
Hello, Blue Jay is more like it.
so okay, again, anytime you ever give me a hard time, we're going back to New Kids on the Block. Okay, so that's it. I got you. I have you. I could blackmail you, even though the whole but I could blackmail you. Look at this. You're murdering people at the beginning of the show, and I'm blackmailing people later in the show. What a show this is.
Taurus.
I can't mess with you, man. Shout out to Island, man, because like some people who don't understand what's going on here are like, oh my God, what are they doing? This is who we are, baby.
It's authentic. It is completely what you see is real, and it's
My co-host from another show we do called the Professionals and Animal Lovers Show. She does know she's a Long Islander like us, but no longer lives here, and she misses this what we're doing, because not everybody does this what we do here. You know, it's just the banter, the sarcasm, all stuff, You know? So shout out to our friends who are everywhere but here. This is how we live. This is how we roll, man. Strong Island represent. All right. So when we come back, can we be ready to introduce some of the folks who are in the kitchen right now?
Yes. Do you want me to bring you in the kitchen, or you want me to bring them out here?
I can't control what you do. Do whatever you want.
I don't know.
Can you, if we can do it and walk the iPad, computer, laptop, whatever you got there. Walk down in the kitchen. Let's play that way and let's see what happens. Listen, I showed up late for my own show today. What else could go bad? Let's just play.
All right. Let's go for it.
Well, let's go for it. You got 90 seconds. I'll see you in the kitchen. Everybody, we're going to take a quick break now. The show is Philanthropy and Focus, although focus is not exactly what we do here. We'll be right back.
Far from focus.
I'll see you in 91 seconds.
Hey everybody, it's Tommy D, the nonprofit sector connector, coming at you from my attic. Each week here on talkradio.nyc, I host the program Philanthropy and Focus. Nonprofits impact us each and every day, and it's my focus to help them amplify their message and tell their story. Listen each week at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on talkradio.nyc.
Hi, I'm Linda Marsanico. The A Train to Sedona is a memoir about my journey to love and compassion. It's also the name of my new broadcast on Wednesdays at 12 noon. When we are spiritual, we embrace possibilities and ideas, which strengthen our mind, body, spirit, health, and wisdom. On the A Train to Sedona broadcast, I plan to interview guests who embrace these expansive practices. Join us on Wednesdays at 12 noon on Talk Radio New York City.
You're listening to Talk Radio NYC at www.talkradio.nyc. Now broadcasting 24 hours a day.
Nonprofits need connections to move in good directions. So cut through all the static. Join Tommy in his attic.
Right, cut through the static, join your boy in the attic. Check it out. So while my friends are moving into the kitchen, can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. But while the friends moving around, we're gonna figure out what they're doing. Are we going on a road show? We are. All right. So while you guys are getting,
all right, here we go. You ready?
All right, we're just gonna go. All right, I'll tell you all the story I was gonna tell you later. Let's go. We're going.
Sorry. Wait, you want me to wait? I'll wait.
No. We're going on a trip in our favorite rock.
Ready?
Let's go.
Hi, everyone. Say hi to Tom.
Hey, gang, how we doing?
Hi. So why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm
Can you see
Christina.
yourself up there? All right, go ahead.
I'm Christina,
Hi, Christina. I'm Tommy. Nice to meet
and
you.
my favorite flavor to make is chocolate.
Nice. Okay.
I like to eat chocolate a lot.
We know.
All right, we're gonna
You eat them all.
My name is Shamal. I like to eat chocolate better than Christina's.
Whoa.
You got that, Tommy?
Oh.
Hello, my name is Michael Korea, and I work at Special Suite.
Oh.
Michael, hold on. Stay with Michael a second. Michael, is that Patrick? Is that Patrick and SpongeBob on your shirt behind your apron?
Yeah.
I like those guys. My son loves that show. I love that. Hold on, ladies, hold on. But between Christina and Michael, who was the other gentleman there?
Sean.
Johnny and Ryan.
It's Ryan.
Hey, Ryan,
My
what's
two
up?
amigos.
I love
See,
that.
This is the thing, like, how could we not, they have to stay together forever. I don't know,
it.
we haven't figured out that part yet, but.
Like
Oh, and
Trojan
also, I
family.
also make my famous strawberry cupcakes, pretty and pink strawberry.
Yes.
Christina,
Two
I wanna-
amigos who's gotta be my BFF.
Hold on,
I
listen,
love
listen.
that. I love that. That's so good. That's so good, Michael. Those are your buddies forever. I love that, man. I want to ask, go back to Christina, and then I want to meet Ryan and some of the other. Christina,
All right, hold on.
the Pretty in Pink. Is that the name of the strawberry one?
Yes.
I saw those. I think I saw them the other day, and I'm going to put them up on the screen when we go back from break. But it has like
Yes.
strawberry on top. It even says on the website, Christina's Pretty in Pink.
Yes.
Strawberry. Yeah, it's strawberry.
Yeah.
I see that. I'm going to share the screen while
Because pink is my most favorite color of strawberry.
I love that. That's beautiful. You know what? I was out the other day. I was traveling around Long Island, and I found a strawberry farm. I don't.
All
It's a
of
Manatee.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
awesome.
that's yours. Look, that's yours. Pete.
Look at
That's
you.
yours.
My favorite.
Yep, that's you.
Can you guys make me some if I come by maybe next week? I can get some of those.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, good. All right, so thank you, Christina. I met Christina. I met Sean, Michael, Ryan.
Oh, that's nice, Christina.
Ryan didn't really
Oh,
introduce himself.
Come
Come here, Ryan. Let me say hello.
I
Hey, buddy, how are you?
just feeling great.
I love that. What kind of cupcakes is your favorite to make?
Skittles?
Oh,
Okay.
Skittles. For real?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God.
Mine is purple passion.
Give me a chocolate, you know?
I see the ones with the M&Ms. Oh wait, I see the Skittles. Ryan's
Yes.
Skittles Supreme. And those, for folks, those are dairy free. It tells me right.
Mine is purple passion. He not asking you.
Jeez,
How do you not want to be these kids every day?
On
I
that one,
wanna
like,
come- when can I come by?
Show us purple passion, please.
Oh, Christine, she's doing a job, Tommy. Look.
Tommy,
Show
she's
us purple
demanding
passion.
purple
Taking your job
passion.
over.
Show us purple passion, please.
Christina, I would love to interview you all when I come by. Can we bring maybe to do a whole show? Maybe you could teach me how to bake.
Yes. Oh my God. They could teach you. Yes. What do you think? You guys could teach us the recipes and what we do. Right? Oh, you have a thing in your hair.
Who else do we want?
Let me do it.
No, I got.
What do you like?
I don't want your smelly hands on my
There's white boogers in his hair.
Stop.
So-
Get a schmutz in his hair. Oh,
Who else? Who else is next? Who
All
else?
right,
want-
here we go. Ready?
Look who it is.
Now
the
this is the big
It's
boss in
the-
charge.
Oh, she always yells.
Always
That's
yelling.
Patricia.
That's Patricia.
Do you remember when we met the other day?
Yeah.
You remember which cupcake you told me to try?
Espresso.
That's exactly espresso. That was so good, that espresso one. Thank you for telling me about that. I love everybody's got the hairnet. I might have to. So I did a food packing event. They made me wear a hairnet and a beard net. So if I come by you guys might make me wear a beard net.
Yes.
Yeah,
You need a beard next to it.
I like it. Patricia, thanks for coming on the show. I hope to see you soon.
All right,
right.
moving right along, we have the
Yeah.
amazing Zalidia.
Hi,
And then
Zal-
I'll introduce you to our amazing staff. Say hi. Hi.
Hi, Lydia. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing great. I'm Tommy D. Nice to meet you. You see my hat? See my special suit?
Yes.
I love this hat. I feel very special to have it. Would you have a favorite flavor of the cupcakes you make?
Chocolate.
Chocolate's winning. If we were having a contest, chocolate's definitely winning.
But Tommy, she has
Yeah.
her own signature cupcake. Tell them your signature cupcake. The velvet one.
Red velvet. All right. So
Zalidia's ravishing red velvet.
I love the names. I love
Mhm.
the
Well, yeah,
So-
that was our old that was Debbie, and we wish her well. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to stay on the journey with us, but here we are. Her cupcakes live on.
cupcakes live on. Well, let me ask you this. I know, is there anybody else you want me to meet?
Yes, absolutely. Here's our chef.
Hey, Chef, how are you?
Say hi, to Chef.
Chef Ralph.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm Tommy D. I'm looking forward to coming through and baking with you guys. In fact,
Definitely.
We're
We're expecting you.
I will be there, man. I'll be there. Listen, I will be good. I promise. I'm not trying to be the boss, chef. I'll just go, yes, chef.
Don't worry about it.
Chef.
Don't worry about
Thank
it.
you, chef.
We're a family here.
All right, okay.
That's who we are.
I get very anxious around chefs. I was a waiter and a bartender for many years, so I always want to.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
I'm one of the nice ones.
Oh, you're the nice one. I'll tell you something, chef. I was thinking about going into culinary, but I have this issue where I like people to like me, and all the chefs I knew were fresh and mean, so I decided not to go into culinary. So I became a sales guy instead. But
They're not mean. They're not mean.
It's fresh.
It's fresh. That's just fresh.
A little bit.
Chef Ramsey is kind of mean.
Your friend is trying.
He's only thrown things against the wall like 4 times. Really
Oh
not
my
a lot.
I promise I'm
He's
coming
like,
through.
I cannot work in
Never
these
happened.
conditions.
Never happened.
I'm
Never.
gonna come
Get
through.
out of
I
my
will.
kitchen, he says. That's his favorite line. Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Too many. I will come through. I will put on the apron. I'll put on a jacket. I'll do the whole thing. Whatever you need me to do, chef. I appreciate it. All right. Before we run out of time, anybody else you want me to meet in the kitchen?
Anyone else? Carolyn, do you want to come on and say hi?
Carolyn.
So this is, I'm just gonna pan over to Carolyn. Carolyn.
Hey, Carolyn.
Carolyn is.
Carolyn's crying again.
Okay.
Carolyn's okay.
She's having an
working on
emotional self-care day.
Carolyn is,
All right.
is not a good day, but look,
All right,
Tommy,
move
I
on.
just want to show you.
Show me.
See?
Oh, yes.
There's the Spectrum logo.
Spectrum logo. Shout out to Spectrum Designs.
And look, our nice golf shirts too,
Let me see the
Spectrum.
golf shirt. Let me see the golf shirt.
Yeah.
You know, man. Oh, look at that. Oh God.
Nice,
That,
right?
yeah, I need one of those. We gotta figure out where to buy these.
We'll
Are they-
get one for you.
are
Oh,
they
here's
on the
Sean.
website?
Done. What else do you want to show him, Sean?
Sherman, that's.
What, honey? And this is what Irene presented us with when I saw you. So,
So
but
tell
we'll
me
talk
about
about that
that
later.
when you come back and we got a little quiet time back in the other room. You can tell me all about that, okay?
Oh my God, we're so excited. And
I'm
this is our Wall of Fame.
Wow.
We've been blessed with all of our accolades and, you know, great citations and all of these proclamations. Can you see that?
I can see it all. Yeah. So, folks, if
Yeah,
you
and this
you're-
was the
hold on one sec.
original
Honey.
Newsday article.
Hang on one sec. So, folks, if you're listening to the podcast and you're not
That's
checking it out,
me.
what I want
And
you to
it's
do is
me.
go to the website.
It's me like that.
specialneeds.org.
Now, Christina. Tommy, we have to tell you a funny story. So, you know, whenever you go into offices, right, everybody's got their citations in these beautiful, framed, you know, boxes and all of that. And ours are just thumbtacked to the wall.
Hey, listen, you do what you got to do. You know that
Exactly. But you know what? We're proud of every single one. So here we are.
nothing has to be all like uptight and
No, but this is who we are.
it's a beautiful
Right
thing.
now, right now the guys are working on an order for one of our corporate partners, the Snapology in Westbury at the Seminary Mall. So
Awesome.
we bake their birthday cupcakes for them. So that's what they're doing right now.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna go back to your main room.
Oh,
and
and I just want to show you also for all of your viewers, we are a bakery. That's our, so very proud of our permit.
they got the permit. You got all your paperwork in order.
We are legit. We're
I
too
love
legit to quit, Tommy.
Oh my God! Now we're going to MC Hammer. After what
We're
we
gonna go to see him and this little guy. Look at this precious angel.
I want to know. Oh,
Oh, he is a singer on the side, so.
Yeah.
Right.
He's just juggling acts.
I
All right,
appreciate
so
it.
let's
Hey,
I
Brian,
like
I'm gonna show you how to frost.
You want to show Tommy how to frost? Okay.
I like to frost chocolate cupcakes and then I eat it. I like eating chocolate cupcakes.
All right, everyone.
Remember, do not eat too much cupcakes. Too much cupcakes can give you a tummy ache and you can get sick.
Yes.
About that.
That's a very important rule.
All right, everyone say bye to Tommy.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for letting me come visit. I'll see you next time in real life. I'll come to see you all.
Thank you for visiting our kitchen. All right, so we'll come back out here.
All right, let's take a break. You go back.
Okay.
You guys get set back up. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a
Awesome.
minute, and we'll continue the conversation. Thanks for taking me to the kitchen.
All right, honey. We'll be back in a few.
Focus. Right back.
Okay.
Were you an essential worker during the pandemic? If you needed to learn stages of epilepsy, did you depend on advocates? Did you use new innovations to cope with mental and neurological issues? Maintaining high quality of life and keeping good mental health are what we all strive for. I'm Frank R. Harrison, host of Frank About Health, and each week top healthcare influencers, professionals, and innovators answer these questions and more. Stay tuned on Thursdays at 5 p.m. on talkradio.nyc, and I will continue to be frank about health with all of you.
Ready to serve up success with a splash? Hi, I'm Bruce Kramer, aka the Corporate Cockroach.
I'm the Renaissance woman, Angie Snowball.
And I'm your strategy doctor, Dr. Navtej Desange, inviting you to serving up success with a splash.
Join us as we shake things up with real talk and real strategies centered around awareness, action, and accountability.
And yes, there really is a cocktail involved. Please join us and sip your way to success.
Serving up success with a splash, where wisdom meets happy hours. Cheers!
Cheers.
You're listening to Talk Radio NYC at www.talkradio.nyc. Now broadcasting 24 hours a day.
Nonprofits need connections to move in good directions. So cut through all the static. Join Tommy in his attic.
All right. This show is called Philanthropy and Focus. Your boy is called the one and only, the kid, the nonprofit sector connector. I was listening to a lot of hip hop music, and I realized the way I talk sometimes, like I was on the phone with my friend Yolanda Rubano Gross. Shout out Options for Community Living. They're honoring me in September 26th. Actually, I want to talk to Patty and Lisa about cupcakes. We'll talk about that, but I want to have cupcakes there for that event. Before we jump back into a couple things, I realized my friend Yolanda was like, I know how you do it, Tommy. It's your boy, Tommy D, the nonprofit sector connector. And I thought it was funny how that reflected, but I was listening to a lot of hip hop music yesterday. And it just reminds me, I think a lot of what I do and my tonality and the way I speak, I grab from a lot of that. So, all right, here's the thing, gang, if you were listening to the last segment, might have gotten lost. So what I want you to do, if you're only listening, if you are watching the last segment, you were staying with us. But if you're only listening, here's what I want you to do. Go to specialsuite.org, specialsuites.org to really find out more about the organization, the work they're doing, and the About Us section tells the story. But you'll see some of the cupcakes we were talking about, the flavor. I got a little guy in the attic with me. His name is Cheeto. He is barking right now. His name is
Cheeto? Oh my God, we're gonna have to deliver to him. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna bring him on the show. I'll grab him in a second since he's up here in the attic with me. He's got something on a website called Pupcakes. You got Fantastic Bites and you got Pupcake.
Yes, sir.
Eat Delight with bone treat topping. So look, you guys are like thinking of everything over there. And like you said, you got the proper permits in place. You're doing corporate, I guess you're doing gifting and stuff like that. So I do want to talk. We're going to shout out to Melissa Pulcinelli she's the Director of Development at Options for Community Living. She's my personal contact, and she and I are collaborating. So I'm actually the honoree at the Murder Mystery event for Options for Community Living, September 26th, out at oh my goodness, what's the name of the place? It's Captain Bill's.
We were at the Bay Shores Chamber of Commerce Christmas party. Our cupcakes were there.
Yes.
Love them. Congratulations, Tommy.
Thank you. Well, you're going to be there. At the very least, you're bringing cupcakes if you're not going to be part of the murder mystery. I got to grab.
We'll be there.
I got to grab Cheeto. Talk to me while I get him. He's right here about
bring us Cheeto.
Corporate relationships, corporate partnerships. Start to talk about that. He's right here. I'm going to get him. Come here.
Awesome. So one of the great things, Tommy, is oh my God, so cute. Hi, Cheeto. Oh my gosh, we have some biscuits for him and a cupcake.
Oh my God. We'll have to help him.
Adorable.
We'll keep him outside the kitchen. We'll keep him outside the building when we visit, but he will come by. So here's shout out to Jesse behind the glass telling me, got a shout out at my guy Cheeto on Instagram. That's right. Cheeto does have got his own Instagram. My guy.
We're gonna have to follow him.
My guy Cheeto. So you have to follow him. Maybe we'll, we do what, as they say in the biz, we'll do a collab where like I bring him, he eats one of these things, and then we got to do the whole thing. So talk about who do you want to hook up with? Like, what are the relationships? Like, what are we, how do we get you out there more? Because I know when I was talking to Michael Katakis, shout out the Spirit of Huntington, all the love.
What is
they're awesome. Yeah, what do you want to do? Who do you want to partner with? Talk to me about that.
Well, one of the things that we pride ourselves on is, our story's great and everybody loves our crew and everything, but you have to have a good product in order to get return business, right? So we're blessed that everyone who started with us from the beginning is still our client today. So we've been blessed with BOCES for one, Snapology. We just started with Catholic Health. Who else do we have? Nordstrom. We have Nordstrom, like all of these corporate Sephora.
So
So,
let me ask you, so when does Sephora or Catholic Health, when are they buying cupcakes? Like, help me see why this fits. Like, where does it fit?
so either they'll call in and say, hey, we're having a meeting of 30 people. Oh my gosh, the people in Melville, they were awesome. We just had an event with them. So either, like, for example, if you're in your corporate job, there's always cupcakes or parties or anything like that. So
But this Wednesday, can we get some cupcakes at the JCC? I'm doing an event at the JCC up here in the Greenville area. I got about 50 people that are going to be there. We need cupcakes. We'll talk offline and we'll get
absolutely,
it
yeah.
out. And that'll
Because
be because I can come by and pick them up and we'll do some video about that and we'll get them out.
Yeah.
Because that's what
And-
it is. Go ahead, please.
Right, no, but that's what we are. So we're not only a bakery, but we are a mission-based company, right? So anytime you purchase from us, you give our guys work. We have, in addition to our core 8, we also have about 20 plus volunteers that come in through our kitchen. Whether it's through our BOCES Worksite Partner Program, which is separate from our own volunteers that come in, but anyone that's interested in the culinary world or to work in a bakery, or we also, as you saw, our chef, we also offer breakfast and lunch orders for the employees of the building.
Oh,
So
really?
that gives us, sure, and that gives us more experience in the food industry.
So it's not just baking. It's also other cooking.
Exactly, because our we one of our mentors asked, what do you want sweets to be when you grow up? Who do you want to be when you grow up? So what do we want to be? We want to be a cafe that we can be open 7 days a week to serve our customers, to employ our individuals, to be able to give them a paycheck. In addition to that, have the instructional component, which is what we are currently doing. Because right now, everybody's learning, right? 4 years ago when we started, they needed written instructions. They needed, side-by-side supervision. Now they're at the point where we can not leave them, but they're independent enough that they can carry out the tasks on their own. And that's amazing to see.
I would say this, Patty, it's not about ability. It's about access or accessibility, folks.
Yes. You know what?
And support people where they are. If we looked at, I say this and it's like, I don't know if I've been saying it for years and I don't know if I say it the right way, but it's my thing, so I'm going to say it. So like, I suck at a lot of things. And if we focused on all the things I was unable to do or was not good at, then I couldn't be anything, right? But if we focus on what Tommy D is good at, and there's like 3 things I'm really good at. One of them is, I thought it was doing this show, but that's debatable after my performance here today. But self-deprecating humor is another thing I'm good at. So, but it's really about, it's about focusing in on what people can do. And if we live in that zone of what someone's brilliance is and stay focused there and support those efforts and their interest, then we win. What do you say to that, Patty or Lisa?
I 1,000% agree with you. And one of the things we find is of our newer volunteers, they've been sitting home, right? Or they aged out and they had a job, but the job didn't work well because their employers are not empathetic to their needs, right? We have someone that comes in, he's amazing, but yet will need an hour break, or there are days when he just chooses not to participate, and we are nurturing in the sense that we understand that. But when he is ready and able, he is amazing. And given the right environment, these young people just thrive. And one of the, I can't say enough about it. My guys in there, when we have, let's say our BOCES Worksite partners, and my guys step up to be the instructors, or they step up to be, the teachers that wear Pat. You've seen Pat. Pat can run, oh my gosh, she runs circles around all of us. And to have her now take the role of instructor or mentor to other young adults is just amazing. And how they own it, and they're so proud of Oh God, Tommy, I could go on all day.
You know what? And we'll go on because we're friends. We're gonna hang out a lot. But the thing is, it's about empowering young people, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna show you
exactly.
the shirt. If you're only listening, I'm gonna read it to you. Picture this. Close your
Be
eyes.
the good.
Black
Yeah.
shirt. It says, "Believe there's good in the world." But then
And
the
there is.
yellow, you have "Be the good." In
Be
those
the good. Yeah.
be the good in the world, gang. That's what you got to do. Empower other people, right?
Yes.
Shout out. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth.
Yes.
That was easier to say when I thought about it. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. I mean, we are a country that has a lot of challenges right now. We are a world that has a lot of challenges right now. And I always say love and compassion will lead us through. And it's about finding those opportunities to be supportive, to be in love, to care about people. I don't mean to be in love like my friend Lisa is in love with Dave Grohl, but I mean like in love, like with each other and in love with humanity. Lisa, I love hanging out with you. We're gonna have fun. So
Never a dull moment with Lisa.
No,
we used to get in trouble for laughing too much. We were written up for that.
Yeah, this is Patty. This is my shocked face. Yeah, I'm really surprised.
We did another show when another gentleman that brought us on, and I actually became his co-host.
Yeah,
he took me on as his co-host on Sunday mornings.
You know what? You know how many people would say, Tommy D, especially my friend Christine Fitzpatrick at League of Yes. It's like, Tommy D, we got to do a show together. I'm like, so create one. Like, we'll just do another one. 4 shows. I'm doing 4, so we'll do 5. Lisa, we'll do like.
And I just have to shout out Carrie. Yes. You had her on last week or the week before. Our mutual friend, Carrie. Love her.
Who did you say? Which one?
Carrie.
Oh, of course.
You had her.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, like this nonprofit sector, it's so connected. There's so much.
There's so many people, Tommy, and so many amazing organizations, and so excited.
It's so good. And listen, when you're the nonprofit sector connector, that's just the way it goes. I get to hang out with people doing great work. Not that there's not other industries or sectors that are important, but I believe that the nonprofit sector is paramount, and it's always on the front lines doing a great work. So listen, Patty, Lisa, we had a lot of fun together. I don't even know. My cousins get married today. I don't even have any energy to go to the wedding now. I'm tapped out. You guys got me tapped out.
Are you going to be on the dance floor, Tommy? Are you the guy in the middle of the circle or no?
Your bucket hat. That's the question. Are you going to bring your bucket hat?
I'm not. I got a lavender linen suit in the car waiting to be worn.
Ooh, lavender.
Alrighty then.
To lavender.
You a mile away.
Yeah, you can. Well, I'm not. You remember my cousin Vinny? I know you both do. And she goes,
God, man.
And when she goes, we got to go in a minute. Remember when she goes like this? Oh, yeah, you blend. You remember that? So, shout out to Marissa Tomei, wherever you are.
She's
one of us. I don't know where she's from, but she sounds like she's from Long Island. Is she from Long Island? Let's Google it real quick.
It's definitely New Yorker. Definitely New Yorker, but yeah.
We're supposed to like end the show, and I have to Google things.
Yes.
She's from Brooklyn. Where's
Cheeto? Yeah. Where's Cheeto now? Is he still there?
He's running around the attic. He's gone.
All right.
All right. Folks, the show is called Philanthropy and Focus, which really is probably a misnomer, although I spell it with a PH, so it doesn't really mean like focus like with an F, because we are not focused here. But we are PH focused. So I like to say stay focused, make the world a better place, connect, love, send out a lot of hugs, man. I'm all about the hug. You know, there's just this like that's where we got to be for each other. I leave you all with this. This has been another In Focus production. I'll see you all later. Make it a great weekend. Bye.
Nonprofits need connections to move in good directions. So cut through all the static. Join Tommy in his attic.